invite you all, anyone who's not in the circle, to join us in the circle. The circle.
It's okay if toddlers want to stay in the back row. Toddler disindentation.
Round and round the earth is turning, turning always round till morning, and from morning round to night. Round and round the earth is turning, turning always earth is turning, turning always round to night. Round and round the earth is turning, turning always earth is turning, turning always round to night. And from morning round to night. Round and round the earth is turning, turning always round 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 is turning, round and round the earth is turning, turning always round till morning, and from morning round to night. Round and round the earth is turning, turning always round till morning, and from morning round to night.
I'm lighting our chalice tonight with these words by poet Wendell Berry. To go in the dark with a light is to know the light. To know the dark, go dark. Go without sight and find that the dark too blooms and sings, and is traveled by dark feet and dark wings.
Thank you. And now we will call the directions to open or to close our circle.
North. We welcome the blessings of the north, of the still, quiet earth, the sleeping ground awaiting its blanket of frost and snow. May we remember its steadiness in the winter ahead.
East. We welcome the blessings of the east, of the chill air filling our lungs and the dawn's reminder that the sun is returning. May we learn from the lightness and power of the winds with every breath.
Welcome, East. Be here now. We welcome the blessings of the South, of the fires of our hearths and the warmth in our heart. May we remember this bright heat even when we are surrounded by cold and gray. Welcome, South. Be here now.
We welcome the blessings of the West, of waters becoming frozen with winter's chill, of the sunset that draws the quiet dark, of each silent snowflake which settles to the earth. May we remember to pause and appreciate the beauty water brings to the winter.
We welcome the blessings of the center, the self, the spirit, our place in the world and in our communities. May we reach our awareness wide into the world and keep our centers bright. Welcome, Center.
The circle is cast. We have created a sanctuary. Let us celebrate the passing of the longest night together in this space of safety, peace, and trust.
And during this time, if you feel so moved, please speak the names of any deities, ancestors, or loved ones which you would invite to abide with us within this circle. Thank you.
And as we prepare to go deeper, I invite you to come and form a circle inside the chairs. You can return to your seats, or if you really would rather stay in your seats, of course you can, but I'd appreciate having a circle here in the middle. We're going to do a little chant song with some simple, easy movement. The words are deeper, deeper into the heart of love. You say it. Deeper. And that'll repeat all together. Deeper, deeper into the heart of love. And then we're saying, letting go into the mystery. Letting go into the mystery. 3 times, letting go into the mystery, always in love. Great. And we're going to sing it. Deeper, say it. Deeper, deeper into the heart of love. You sing it. Deeper, deeper into the heart of love. Letting go into the mystery. You sing it. Letting go into the mystery. Second time. Letting go into the mystery. Letting go into the mystery. Third time. Letting go into the mystery. Always in love. Always in love. Great. These are the movements. Deeper. Deeper into the heart of love. Deeper. Deeper into the heart of love. Now you can turn your whole body, or if you don't want to twirl, you can do like this. Letting go into the mystery. Other way. Letting go into the mystery. Now we get to face a partner. Should have set this up first. Turn and face a partner. Hold hands with your partner. If you don't have a partner, raise your hand. Someone will come to you. Great. The third time, letting go into the mystery, we're going to trade places. Letting go into the mystery. Holding hands. Back in the circle. Always in love. Deeper, deeper into the heart of love. Deeper, deeper into the heart of love. Letting go into the mystery. Letting go into
Thank you for that. That was really great. And now I would like to invite any of our children or youth or young at heart who would like to come up close and see the pictures in our storybook to come on over, but you don't have to. All right. Hi, my friends. All right, so we're going to read a story that's called Luke and the Longest Night. The wheel has turned to the longest night when Luke feels most in need of light. He looks outside at heaps of snow and winter winds that howl and blow. Scared of storms and lightning flashes, he snuggles close as thunder crashes. The lights flick off and then back on. Luke wishes for the break of dawn. The Yule log is ready for wishes to burn. What should he write when it's his turn? What does he want? What brings him joy? Is it a puzzle? A book? A toy? Boom! The lightning flashes fill the sky. The lights go out. Luke starts to cry. Candles are grabbed, red, green, and white. The room is filled with magic and light. Holding hands, a circle is cast. They chant together, slow and then fast. Send this storm so far away. Keep us safe and warm today. The candles burn, their work and charm. They're free to play, they're safe from harm. They bake fresh bread, a sun so sweet. A taste of light, a solstice treat. Then sing Yule songs, both new and old. The tree is strung with lights of gold. Oh my. Luke finds the thing that brings him joy. It's not a puzzle, a book, or a toy. He knows his wish and jots it down. Family and friends, safe and sound. He's snug and warm and tucked in bed. The cold full moon shines overhead. His eyes are closed. He dreams of sun. The longest night is almost done. The end. Thank you for joining me up here, my friends. Very beautiful, sparkly purple pants. And now, friends, I invite you to join with me and Sierra Lynn and Bill as we all sing together, This Little Light of Mine.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Pretty soon.
Before the end of the longest night.
Yeah, it'll happen anytime. That was a mistake. One moment. Technical difficulty here, primarily with the brain. Really? Thank you. We're good now. Yay. There it is. Too much. I'm
it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, shine, shine.
Thank you. And now we will move on to a little bit of ritual. So, our ritual today will be releasing that which no longer serves us and calling in the light, asking the light to return. So, what I would like for you all to do is to think about what you would like to let go of and leave behind here in the dark in the longest night. And when you think of something, you're invited to come on up to this little table right here and grab a slip of paper and write down that which you would like to release or that which you would like to call in, or both, whatever. And then when you feel ready or call in, and release it into the water, return it to the water, and then light a candle to bring in the light. And as you're thinking about what you would like to let go of, I am going to share a poem, The Shortest Day, by Susan Cooper. So the shortest day came, and the year died. And everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages you can hear them, echoing behind us. Listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight. This shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land, they carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And so do we, here, now, this year, and every year. And I will close our ritual with these words. In the heart of the darkest night, where shadows dance and stars ignite, we gather, souls with longing deep to call the light, the sun to keep. A whisper on the frozen air, a prayer that rises pure and fair as ancient rhythms start to sway, the promise of dawn, a new day. From the depths of winter's hold, a spark of hope, a story told, a turning tide, the cycle's grace, light returning to its place. With candles lit, our spirits rise, reflecting in our hopeful eyes, a beacon through the frosted gleam, the winter's light, a sacred dream. So let us dance and sing aloud in this sacred hollowed shroud, for the light will come, the darkness seed, a new beginning, a vital seed. And so I would ask that you sit in contemplation of that which you are releasing and that which you are calling in as we listen to this solstice carol by the Word Sisters.
A fire is burning, the long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by here. We'll dance 'neath the stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. We'll count all our blessings while the mother lays down with snow as her blanket, covering the ground. Thanks to the mother for the life that she brings. She'll waken to warm us again in the spring. The poor and the hungry, the sick and the lost, these are our children, no matter the cost. Come by the fire, the harvest to share, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. A fire is burning, the long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by here. We'll dance 'neath the stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. The spirit of solstice is still living here.
So this is the longest night of the year, and we're here to mark that cycle. We're here to mark that natural turning of our earth and to take that into our hearts and to be reminded of all the other cyclical ways that we interact just as beings on this earth. And one thing that is true about darkness and night is that it invites us into contemplation, as Rose just said. It invites us into introspection and stillness. It is also a season, though, in which we have a lot of activity, a lot of things happening. There's a lot of busyness. And then out of that, we come into the stillness. Some would even say in this season that we are more busy than usual, that we've invented all these human rituals to keep us very, 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 very busy, so that the stillness and the introspection can be held a little bit at bay. And I want us to think about this as we go into this particular year, coming out of this longest night into this new year. Because we're gonna give out some things that make noise, and if you don't get one, there are other ways to make noise that we'll talk about in a minute. But if there's anyone who really wants to be able to make noise with one of these things, please come up and be in the place where you can get them. But if we think about this, there is a lot of ways in which we can get caught up in all the chaotic busyness, right? All the sounds. We can get caught up in all different kinds of chaos. We can get caught up in the chaos of busyness. We can get caught up in the chaos of false news and hatred. We can get caught up in the chaos of a lot of things, my friends, right? And this next year we might get caught up in a lot of that chaos. So when everything is very chaotic and loud and busy, what we're going to remember is one of the lessons of this night, which is that there is always a possibility for stillness. That is one of the gifts of the solstice, is that it reminds us that there is always a possibility of stillness. So we want to make sure all our things that can make noise get around. And I want you to think about the things that have made you feel the most jangled, chaotic, overly busy, overly engaged in these last months as we've come into this particular time of solstice. And if you're not going to get a thing to make noise with, but you're still willing to participate, you can stamp your feet, you can make noise by slapping your legs, you can clap your hands. We're really making Rodney work for this. Talk about busyness, right, and chaos. That section over there, do not despair. But we really do want to remember that amid great chaos, there is always the possibility of stillness. So as our noisemakers make their way around, by which I mean the instruments, not the people, just to be clear. I know, right? Yeah, they got some back there. Just think about that, which has made your mind feel chaotic. And we're going to take a few minutes, and we are going to make some very loud noise. Now, in some solstice traditions, we're making the noise to welcome the sun back, and we can do that. We can think about multiple things, and we can also think about just making some noise that symbolizes the chaos of our world. And then when I sound this bowl, which I hope we can hear loud enough over the chaos, we're all going to put down our instruments and we're going to go into silence, and we'll come out of that with meditation. But let us now engage in the sound of busyness. You can do better than that. It's been a really chaotic year. Let's hear what it sounds like. There's some last little chaotic thing that wants to come out of you at this time. And into and let us take just a little time to reflect on the gift of stillness. May the message of this night be the reminder of the sacred stillness that is always within our hearts.
So Rose asked me to prepare a guided meditation for us this evening. And I saw that I was doing so after we welcomed back in the light, which is great. For me, the light symbolizes a hope, a renewal, kind of the promise of joy that can happen. So I'm going to invite us all to find a comfortable position and just gently allow your eyes to close if you wish, or lower your gaze. And as we settle into this space, we're just going to take a moment to reflect on the significance of solstice this evening. The return of the sun, a reminder of courage and the resilience of life itself. The light that we just welcomed back for me represents wisdom, compassion, maybe even connection that we value here in our UU community. And I think that its return can be kind of a beacon of hope that connects us all. So as you sit with this awareness around you, notice your breath and its natural rhythm. Allow it to flow without any need for control. And imagine all of that surrounding light that we've just welcomed. Imagine it entering into your being with each gentle breath, filling you with warmth and peace. This light reflects our shared humanity and the beauty of the universe itself. Allow it to anchor you, reminding you of the love and kindness that are always within reach, even when the darkness threatens to overwhelm. Take a moment, notice your breath again, and call into your mind's eye something in your life that you are grateful for. Something that perhaps brings you a sense of joy. What does that little bit of joy mean to you? Consider for just a moment how you might cultivate more of these things that bring you joy. With each thought, feel that light within you growing brighter with all of these intentions, filled with the essence of joy and the promise of hopeful new beginnings. Find your breath again. And now I invite you to prepare to return to the present and hold on to the awareness that this light and joy are integral parts of your being. They guide us all on our paths and connect us with others. They are ever present. Gently bring your awareness back to the room, and when you feel ready, lift your eyes or open them. Hold to the understanding that you carry this light of joy into the new year, ready for your new year, capable of accessing all of this joy again, should dark days present themselves. So mote it be.
We're going to do another participatory song with movement. So if you would come forward again to make a circle. These songs come from the Dances of Universal Peace. This one is usually in Arabic, but we've adapted it for this evening. And we'll be using the Hindu Namaste, honoring the light in each of us. And it will be a partner dance, so let's establish partners first this time. Turn and face a partner and hold hands with that partner so we can see if everyone has a partner. If you don't have one, raise your hand and someone who will come and be a partner with you. Do I see partners here? Partners? Good, good. Everyone has a partner. Excellent. Anyone else want to come and dance? If you do, bring a partner with you when you come. So facing your partner, holding hands, look over the shoulder of your partner, and whichever way you're facing, this is the direction you will progress. So look in the eyes of your next partner, just over the shoulder, and you're looking this way, and everyone is looking the right way. Wonderful. The words are, thy light is in all form, thy love in all being. Namaste, namaste, namaste 3 times. And on Om, you're going to pass right shoulders and walk to your next partner. Great. So we'll sing it first. Thy light is in all form. You sing it. Thy light is in all form. Thy love in all being. You sing it. Thy love in all beings. Namaste, 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 Om. Hear the movements. Thy light is in all forms. Thy love in all beings. Thy light is in all forms. Thy love in all beings. To the left, namaste. To the right, namaste. ourselves, in each other. Amen.
And now we'll be releasing our directions, so I invite those who called in our directions to join me here to release them. And Rodney, this starts with you.
The food is put away for the winter. The crops are set aside to feed us. The cattle are come down for their fields, and the sheep are in from the pasture. The land is cold, the sea is stormy, the sky is gray. The nights are dark, but we have our family, kin, and clan around the hearth, staying warm in the midst of darkness, our spirit and love aflame, a beacon burning brightly in the night.
Spirits of the north, we release you. Go if you must, stay if you will. Thankful blessings be with you.
Spirits of the east, we release you. Go if you must, stay if you will. Thankful blessings be with you.
Spirits of the south, we release you. Go if you must, stay if you will. Thankful blessings be with you.
Spirits of the west, we release you. Go if you must, stay if you will. Thankful blessings be with you.
Spirits of the center, we release you. Go if you must, stay if you will. May all depart in peace and return again in joy. Thank you. I will take this. Thank you. And I will extinguish our chalice with these words by Gregory Jones. We are warmed by the certain knowledge that tomorrow will welcome more light than today, as it has for eons. For billions of years, the coming of light brings life. May we be awed by the great miracles of light and life, and faithfully nurture the mystery and magic of wonder.
Oh, spirit of winter, embrace us tight as the night whispers secrets under the moonlight. Crystals of frost dance in the air. With each breath we take, we feel your care. Gathered around the fire, hearts aglow. In your presence we feel the warmth grow. Feel the chill as we celebrate the light. Winter solstice brings hope anew as the sun begins to break through. Beneath the snow, the earth's pulse beats, waiting for spring where life repeats. In shadows deep, the stories unfold of ancient rites in darkness told. As the wheel turns, the cycles return with each flicker of flame. For knowledge we yearn. Feel the chill of the night as we celebrate. As the sun begins to break through. As we celebrate the light, winter solstice brings hope anew as the sun begins to break through. In harmony, our voices rise, calling the sun from the vast skies. Together, we'll dance and sing, welcoming warmth that you bring. Feel the chill of the night as we celebrate the light. Winter solstice brings hope anew as the sun begins to break through.
Thank you all for joining us here this evening, and I would like to invite any of you who would so desire to stay to join us in Borton Hall for cider and snacks. See you there.